Hello, my name is Hugh Bullen and I'm here at Porsche Centre Calgary, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about this 2019 Porsche Cayenne we just got into our inventory. Now this is a 3-litre V6 single turbo with 335 horsepower. It's absolutely amazing and a great upgrade from the previous generation of Cayenne, and that turbo really helps out when driving the slight altitude we have here, but especially going to the mountains. I think you'll be very impressed with the power of this car. Now this is Biscay Blue. This is a brand new metallic color. I'm a big fan of it actually. I think in the sun it really shines, and it's unlike, to be honest with you, any color we've had in the past, and it's proven to be incredibly popular, which is great. The inside is your standard black interior with leather seats, of course. I think that the Biscay Blue and the black look really good, and we'll go into some of those details through the rest of the video of why that goes well together. Now, this has the Premium Plus package. So what does that give you? To start with, you're going to have the Matrix LED headlights. So these are a brand new headlight system for Porsche. In short, there's 84 individual LEDs in there, and they will give you a permanent, non-dazzling high beam. So the idea there is you are driving at night, you have your high beams on, and basically you're just not going to dazzle the oncoming traffic. Individual LEDs will turn off, so your high beam everywhere, but not dazzling the oncoming person, which is great. Now, a couple more things on the outside. You have comfort access or keyless entry. There's lots of different names for it, but you put your hand around the door handle here, door will unlock. There's also the option of kicking under the tailgate. Obviously don't kick it, but kick underneath it, and the boot will open there. And then you sit down in the car and you just turn the ignition switch, which is really nice. It's just convenience, if I'm honest with you. Also on the exterior, you have the panoramic sunroof. I think this is absolutely wonderful, especially when driving around. For people in the back, you get a really airy feel in there, and it kind of makes the cabin feel a bit bigger, which is really, really nice. Now, on the inside, you're going to have heated, obviously, front seats, but then they are now cooled, so nice air conditioning blows through. You also have heated rear seats, and also in the back you have 4-zone climate control. So with that, there's a little tiny screen in the middle, so the 2 rear passengers, not the middle, but the 2 side ones, will have their own control of temperature, fan speed, direction, all of that, and they have their own individual heating seat, which is really cool. I really like that. In the front, you have a Bose sound system, which is a great upgrade from the original one, and it's a new generation of Bose sound systems, so you'll find that the sound is a lot crisper, a lot clearer, and for those long journeys, it is absolutely fantastic. Now, I mentioned the interior has the leather. That is because we added the 14-way seat. That's part of the Premium Plus package, and with that, the seats have that nice smooth finish to them. It's a really nice sort of supple leather, I guess one might say. But with the 14-way seats, you get the extra movement behind your legs and the lumbar support, so you get a bit of extra comfort. So if there's a height difference between maybe two of you that drive, you really have control of different ergonomics on the seats, which is really, really nice. You also have automatic dimming mirrors, so these mirrors will dim to a dark blue if somebody's behind you with their high beams on. And then you have lane change assist, which will be your blind spot monitoring. There's 3 LEDs on the mirror here, and they will shine bright orange if somebody's behind you in your blind spot. You touch the indicator and it will flash at you like crazy, which is really, really cool. And then lastly, you have Power Steering Plus. With that, it's going to mean at lower speeds the steering is really, really soft, and at faster speeds it's just a bit stiffer. Will just help make the vehicle just a little bit more nimble, which is really, really nice. Now on to the other things we did. On the back, it just says Porsche, and with the new light bar there. It doesn't say Cayenne. Sometimes we like it to just say Porsche. Makes it a bit smoother. Just looks nicer back there, sometimes a bit neater, and actually I think on this car it looks really good with the rest of the stuff. Now it does have a trailer hitch, so on the back you're going to be able to tow 7,700 pounds, which is great, and you know, good for a boat, maybe a small trailer, something like that. With that, we also added the roof rails in aluminium, so these rails here, and then obviously the window surround is aluminium as well. So you'll notice now there's a theme of the blue, the black, and then the aluminium, which when it says Porsche in that as well, and the tailpipes, it all fits in really nicely, and I think it looks really good with this Biscay Blue. Now, the wheel is a 21-inch Cayenne exclusive design wheel. So this is a brand new wheel for the Cayenne, and these are actually shaped in the shape of a Porsche crest. So brand new, and I think that's a really nice little detail that Porsche did there. And of course, these are all-season tires, fantastic for most driving, although I do recommend getting a winter tire, and actually getting a smaller rim for the winter will be a great way of doing it. Of course, we don't want to scuff these wheels on a curb or something like that in the winter. A couple more things it does have. Adaptive cruise on the front there. So that is a radar-based adaptive cruise. So we're driving along at keeping within the speed limit on the way out to Banff, and somebody pulls out really slow. It's going to slow you down, then you move out of the way. You'll speed up to your speed again, and you can set 5 different car lengths. Personally, I like to have as much distance. I certainly don't want to get a rock chip on my windshield or on the front of my car, so you can choose that depending on what you like there, which is great. A couple more things we added. Sun blinds in the back here, so for you know, if you have little ones in the back, you can pop the sun blinds up. It is all electronic, so you have full control. You can turn it off so they can't control it, which is nice as well. But if they are sleeping, for example, just makes it darker, and you can even close the shade on the top here so that the back is all dark and the front is nice and light, which I think is really, really nice. Now, there's also a heads-up display. This is a first for us. There's kind of a display in here which is going to project onto the glass your speed, your adaptive cruise and safety features, which is very cool. You can even get a compass, that kind of stuff. So you're focusing on the road, but then just kind of in your peripherals you can see these things, which is really nice. In conjunction with that, you also have lane keep assist with traffic sign recognition. So the vehicle will, with the camera at the top there, will view the lines on the road. As you veer towards the lines, it will bring you back in, so hopefully you're not sleepy, but if you are rearing, it will keep you in the lane. Now, this isn't sort of an autonomous driving. The car will warn you after about, I think it's like 5 to 10 seconds of movements. It's going to ping at you and say, grab the steering wheel and really, you know, make sure you're driving, which is really nice. And then with the traffic sign recognition, it will be able to tell you the speed limit that you're in, which is also really nice in case maybe it's gone from a 110 to a 90 and you don't know that and you're doing 110, well, now you're going to get a speeding ticket. We of course don't want that. Now on the inside, it does have the dark walnut interior package. So on the in front of the piano black inlays in there, it's going to have the nice dark wood, which really ties into a really classic look on this car. Rather than being more sporty with things like carbon fiber and all blacked out, we have the nice rims, we have the nice aluminium on here, and we have the paint, we have the wood. I think it looks fantastic. Now the price is $103,936.25 plus GST. We have it here. I highly recommend you come down and drive the Cayenne. I think you'll be very impressed with the new styling on this and everything else. Whilst you're here, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and we'll speak to you soon. Thank you.